Training for the next big fight? Ready to take on the next challenge that lies before you? On the surface, fighting games are easy to pick up and play, excluding a few execution-heavy titles. What lies beneath fighting games is a layer of strategy and depth that most casual players hardly ever notice. Mugen is no different than any other fighting game. Yeah, there's a long list of broken things that can be found in Mugen, but at the same time, having a well-balanced roster can bring in a level of fun and depth. I think the most fun and strategic aspects of Mugen is building a balanced team. Balanced team, you say? Well, yes. In order to take on a Mugen Team challenge, you have to have a well-structured team. Of course, you can add the most brokenest character to your team, but what fun is that? Real skill comes from knowing character playstyle types and knowing the matchups against your opponent's team. This is where we dig into the deep layer of fighting games and Mugen. Yeah, I know this may seem hard to figure out for some people, and this is why Dr. Jones and I from Mugen University are here to teach you the basics in building a Mugen team.
Dr. Jones here with Lesson 1, Character Types. With Mugen, your roster is virtually endless. There's a lot of different characters that you can download, and people are always making more, and you can even make your own. Each character is different in their own way, based on what the creator wants them to be like. While each character typically has their own unique playstyle, you can classify all the characters into these types. Shoto. Shoto characters have a Dragon Punch, a projectile, and a spinning kick attack that can usually be done in the air as well as the ground. Grappler. Grapplers usually use command grabs with half circle, 270, or 360 motions. They don't usually use projectiles, and they can grab characters out of the air. Charge. Charge characters' moves require you to hold down or back for 1 to 2 seconds, and then forward and up and attack. There are 2 types of charge characters. There's Rushdown, which are constantly offensive, and Turtle, which are constantly defensive. Hybrid. Hybrid characters are a mix of Charge, Grappler, or Shoto. Rushdown. Rushdown characters use fast combos and have high priority moves. They usually do best by getting their opponents into the corner. Zoning and Trap. Zoning and Trap characters control space and keep the enemy away, or where they want them to be. Runaway. Runaway characters make the opponent move to them, typically leading them into a counterattack, straight into a rushdown attack.
Lesson 2. Analyzing matchups. Tip 1. If an opponent has a grappler or runaway type on their team, it will be best to have a Shoto or zoning character to control the field. They can't grab you if they can't get near you. Tip 2. If you are using a rushdown character, they are essentially known for their speed, which are perfect against Shotos and zoning characters. Tip 3. Grapplers is the answer to most rushdown characters, because rushdown characters has to be up close to their opponents, which is in the grab range of your grappler character. Tip 4. Using keep-away characters are usually good against rushdown and grappler characters. Rushdown characters normally have to catch the runaway characters, leaving them open for attacks, while grapplers tend to try and position themselves for the perfect grab range.
Dr. Jones here again with Lesson 3, Meter Management. You gain meter by using normal moves and special moves, such as a typical projectile. Meter lets you use special moves and EX moves. The more meter, the more powerful the moves typically are. You don't want to waste your meter, but you don't want to be stingy with it either. A good way to use it is to combo into the super or the EX move to guarantee the hit.
Lesson 4. Assembling the team. Tip 1. Base your team off the character types mentioned in Lesson 1. Tip 2. Select the characters accordingly to the opponent you are facing. Tip 3. Find an anchor character. That is a character that holds down the team at the very end. They are normally your best characters on the team. Tip 4. Select the character that utilizes and build meter fast, placing them as your first character to start the match. This is normally good at gaining momentum for the next match. leading to your opponent's last character. Okay, this concludes our lesson about building a Mugen team. Hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for another episode of Mugen University. This is MugenLord and
Dr. Jones.
signing off.